Frank Fetch, a hero of preservation. In the 1960s, America's cities set out on a new and ambitious dream, urban renewal. For Columbus, Ohio, the dream came with a price. Whole neighborhoods were blighted, demolished, and left to decay. The Market-Mohawk Urban Renewal project was one of them. A dream founded on progress, tainted with displacement. A thriving community of working-class families once occupied the Market-Mohawk neighborhood. There were homes, stores, and the historic Central Market, a bustling community center since 1850. But to the city planners, it was prime real estate, waiting to be revitalized. Calling the district a slum, Columbus earned federal Title I money to rebuild the Market-Mohawk area. Surveys claimed poor living conditions, overpopulation, and code violations. But many local residents felt a close-knit, proud district, not anywhere with declining living conditions or a place with a need for this level of revitalization. In 1966, the Central Market, the focal point of this Columbus society, was destroyed. More than 650 families were ousted. Stores were shut down. Progress was guaranteed at the expense of human beings. The Market-Mohawk project covered more than 100 acres, from East Town Street to East Main Street, from 3rd Street to Parsons Avenue. It was a once thriving hub of Columbus, with grocery stores, churches, immigrant-owned businesses, and multi-generational homes. Decade-long residents were displaced. Churches that had been the hubs of whole communities were destroyed. Whole webs of life ruined just in months. Frank Fetch, a hero emerges. But just south of Market-Mohawk, another story was unfolding. German Village, another historic neighborhood, was next in line for this redevelopment. One man stood in the way: Frank Fetch. Fetch was a mail clerk with no German heritage, but he saw potential where others saw blight. He was a believer in preservation not only of buildings, but of a community's soul. He walked the streets alone at first, buying and restoring a rundown house with his wife Eleanor. He laid the foundation for something so much greater: a newfound community, ready to protect their dimmed heritage. It was in 1960 that Fetch founded the German Village Society, a grassroots movement driven by toil, love, and vision. Weekly newsletters and neighborhood meetings quickly began reorganizing the future of the community. The German Village Society was not just a social newsletter, but also a way Fetch and his newfound peers got the word out of the restoration efforts the city needed to remain protected from fast-approaching bulldozers. Under Fetch's leadership, neighbors rebuilt houses brick by brick. Restoration wasn't nostalgia, it was identity. Success in German Village was driven by a community pride and a shared commitment to respect history. Meanwhile, demolition in Market-Mohawk continued. Frank Fetch understood that preservation was resistance to a system that regarded historic neighborhoods as obstacles to progress. Frank Fetch wasn't a politician. He didn't have an architectural degree, but his leadership made German Village a model for preservation nationally. His work showed that one person with enough passion could change the course of a city and change a community forever. While other historic neighborhoods were cut through by highways like I-70, Fetch and his neighbors held out. In 1974, German Village was officially placed on the National Register of Historic Places, an honor bestowed upon a postal worker turned preservationist. German Village today is one of Columbus's proudest neighborhoods. Children walk cobblestone streets. Tourists appreciate its brick facades. Its survival is a testament to Frank Fetch's vision and his strong belief that the past must have a future. He even has a park named after him in the village center, where his legacy can live on as the true hero of German Village. And as for Market-Mohawk, it is now a grid of apartments and institutions. It was everything the Market-Mohawk planners envisioned. Or was it? Although efficient, Market-Mohawk's efforts are mostly forgotten and now just seen as another lost community of early Columbus's history. Market-Mohawk lost more than community spirit in those years of revitalization. All of it was bulldozed away in an effort for a new city, which, by the way, 40 years later, faces an outdated appeal once more.
Frank Fetch was an ordinary man who loved brick streets and gabled rooftops. He was a man who firmly believed that progress did not have to mean erasing, that preservation could coexist with growth. In a time where entire communities were bulldozed under the banner of renewal, Fetch chose to fight for what made a neighborhood feel like home: its people, its culture, its history. Urban renewal reshaped cities, often at the cost of displacing lives and memories. But in Fetch's vision, we see a rare resistance, one that valued the soul of a place over a clean slate. He showed us that civic courage, grassroots effort, and belief in community can change the course of history. As cities continue to evolve, we must remember voices like Frank Fetch, not because they halted progress, because they redefined it. He reminds us that preservation is not nostalgia, it is justice. And history isn't just what we build, it's also what we choose to save.